After Jessica brought Vicky back to their home, Vicky called her sister Carrie and had a long talk with her.
So that's what's been happening here. Mother Jessica has told me that you and Debbie were persecuted when you were in high school. So why did nothing bad happen to me in that school you two were in?
Mainly because the principal of the school was changed. The one that was in charge when we were having such problems was Jesse Jenkins, and he was a hardcore Christian bigot. In that time, the town was dominated by a powerful Baptist faction led by the Reverend Dave Owen, and Jesse Jenkins and his niece Carla Jenkins, who was the English teacher, were Owen's followers. They claimed that teaching about the Bible and Christianity made people better.
What's so funny?
Principal Jenkins was eventually busted for embezzling school funds and fired from his position. He was replaced by Carlos Hernandez, who has never had any scandal or any acts of abuse associated with him. He is also religious, a Catholic, but he doesn't use his religion as an excuse to discriminate against others who are different. Ironically, it is people who can function publicly like atheists even while following privately a religion who are consistently ethical. Those people who make their religion the basis for their entire lives and careers, even trying to impose their beliefs and standards on others, most often turn out to be hypocrites. Even Carla Jenkins came to realize this, and so she abandoned Christianity later. She actually told me one time that her life would have been many times better had she never been raised in a Baptist faith. It made her spiritually sick.
So do you think I can change things at my current school?
You can certainly try. This will be your chance to show your classmates and teachers about your Unitarian Universalist principles and how they have improved your life. And also how your joining the Sims family made you a better person too. Lesbian mothers and all.
I'm going to respond point by point to all the statements made by Imelda against me, and then I will make copies of my response and hand them out to teachers and classmates.
Vicky spends the entire evening and then the following Saturday working on her essay, and then at the UU church she and her mother's attend she has made over 100 copies of it. And then on the following Monday.
Renee, I have made something for you and others.
So you want to distribute this around the school?
That's right. If Imelda and her gang can try to smear me, it is only fair that we fight back with the rest of the truth about me, my mother's and my religion.
Well, I'm not a Unitarian Universalist, but I am totally supportive of you being one if it makes you such a great person.
Chandra, will you help too?
Yes. I've met one of your mothers too, so I am eager to help. Give me some papers.
My name is Vicky Sims. No doubt many of you have read or heard terrible things about me, so I have written this essay to set the record straight. Yes, I was born to a woman who was a prostitute, and I have no idea who my genetic father is, nor does it matter. I had no choice about this matter. Strictly speaking, there are no illegitimate children, only illegitimate parents. My birth mother made choices to both get hooked on drugs and to become a sex worker to feed her drug habit. She became so obsessed with making as much money as possible that she even allowed pedophiles to rape me after they offered her money to do this. I was also used a lot in child porn. But I was so messed up that I thought this was normal, and it wasn't until I was 7 and my Uncle Brad found out what was happening that he reported it to the authorities, causing his sister to be sent to prison. But my uncle already had 3 kids, and he was impoverished, so I was put in various foster homes. But until I was 12, no one wanted to adopt me, mainly because I had contracted HIV from one of my rapists. Then a couple of lesbians, Lucy and Jessica Sims, came into my life. After learning of my plight, they decided to adopt me. This is why I find it strange that some people are opposed to LGBT people adopting children. Would it have been better for me to still be in foster care? No. With the Sims, I not only gained 2 loving mothers, but also a sister, who is bisexual, a sister-in-law who is also lesbian, and other relatives by adoption who have loved and supported me far more than my birth mother ever did. There is a huge difference between being sexually deviant, like LGBT people are, and being sexually violent like my birth mother and her perverted clients were. In addition to giving me a better life, my mothers introduced me to their religion, Unitarian Universalism. The first principle of this religion is the inherent worth and dignity of all people, including me. Because I was told I was worthy of love, I learned how to love others in turn. And as a result, I now want to be a UU minister so I can help others just as I was helped. Giving spiritual and moral guidance is my calling, and I hope you will support my efforts.